Well, hello champions, and welcome back to It's DawnyWawnyTime. Today it's all about bonnet talk. Yes, bonnet talk. And although I have on my little OMG little head wrap, it's still about bonnet talk, because bonnet talk is just when you know it's the end of the day. I'm about to go to bed and I'm coming on here to do a video just in my head wrap bonnet talk bonnet. Okay, so if you're interested to seeing what we're doing today, then just keep watching. Okay, so today champions, we are here to give you a small review on a recently hauled item. I am really liking this product so much and it works so very well for me. I wanted to get on here before I forget and give you a review. And today's review is all about the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Coconut Water Primer Stick. And that's what it looks like in the packaging. Okay. I picked this up from Walmart and I want to say it was like $6 or $7. Okay. And basically what this is, it is a primer stick. I was looking for the directions. Oh, here's the box. Here's the packaging that it comes in the store. And what it says on here is this cool water-based primer stick instantly cools your skin as it preps your face for flawless makeup application. This cool primer is packed with ingredients that leave skin looking silky, even-toned, and pore perfected while hydrating and soothing the skin. Okay, I would agree with all of that, champions, all of that. So it is in a stick form. When you open it up, you take the little plastic cap off that keeps it secure and keeps air out. And this is what the stick looks like. Now I'm going to raise it all the way up so that you can see how much you get in this stick. And I'm still turning, okay? It's a pretty steep amount that you get in this stick. I believe it is 0.42 ounces or 12 grams, okay? And so literally what I do is I just apply this to anywhere where I want smoothness and I want my pores to be kind of like filled in, so on and so forth. So I would apply this here, and the cooling effect is awesome. You immediately feel the cooling effect. It's a gel form, so it easily glides on the skin, and I just take my fingers and I massage it into my pores. I just don't leave it out there. Okay, now as you can see, it kind of like gave it a clean slate. Well, not clean slate, but a even slate for application. Y'all, when I put this on and then I come back and I let it dry into my skin. Now I don't just come right after I put it on. I let it dry in after I've massaged it into my skin, and I just put it wherever I want it to be smoothed out. On my forehead, in the crevices of my nose, on my pores, of course, on my chin. This thing right here, when I put my powder on top, when I put my makeup on top, it really makes my face look very smooth. And that's what I enjoy about it. Now, the cooling effect doesn't last forever. It only lasts when you first apply it, okay? No smell. I don't really smell anything. What I can say about this is that it has not broken my skin out. Actually, my skin really likes it. And it also keeps it hydrated in the areas where I would normally get dehydrated or dry throughout the day if I haven't prepped my skin properly. There are days when I wear this and I don't have any makeup on, and my skin looks absolutely flawless. Okay, now if you want to put this all over your face, I would imagine you could, because it is a primer. It's a primer stick. So in essence, you could put it all over your face. I have not tried it that way. I only put it where I need it to go, which would be on my cheeks, my chin, and the crevices of my nose, down in here in the T-zone, and also on my forehead. because of, you know, when you talk and you have lines in your forehead and stuff like that. It doesn't get rid of it, but it does kind of make it like smoothed it out. That's it. It smooths it all out. This is an awesome, awesome little stick, and I just wanted to get on here and share that with you. Now, I compared this with the SD Edit that is now discontinued. I had bought a couple of these when they went on sale and they were discontinued. And the SD Edit, it has a color corrector on the inside, and it's also a primer stick. And I do the same thing with it. Now, this has no cooling effect, but as you can see, it's white, and you blend it in, and it does the same thing. A lot of people didn't like this, but I do like it. It makes my skin smooth. It kind of fills in those pores. Now, if you have very, very, very deep pores, then I'm not sure if either one of these is going to work for you. Okay? But if you've been working on your skin, and, well, let me back up. If you have really, really deep pores, I would suggest, okay, trying this first, okay, and then coming back with a primer like is a pore filling primer. Okay, this is something that's just going to smooth it out. But if you want your pores to be filled in, I would suggest starting with this and then coming back on top with a pore filling primer and seeing how that works. Okay, so this SD Edit, when it first came out at Sephora, I want to say it was like $25 or something like that, and then it went down to as low as $10 when they were getting rid of them. So still, this is still a much better value, and it's much more accessible. Okay, now the final product that I have is the Milk Blur Stick, and it's supposed to do basically the same thing, blur out your pores. Okay, this is just a sample that I had, and we're gonna just put this up here. This is kind of drying. It's more, well, I won't say drying, but the application is not as smooth as the hard candy or the SD Edit. Does it fill in and make your face smooth? Yeah. Does it make your pores look filled in? Does it make your pores pretty much like a little bit invisible and give you a flawless canvas or a flat canvas to work off of? Yes, it does. It does pretty much the same thing as these two do, but the difference in between them is that this has a tint to it, which you see it dissolves. This is not a gel. It's also a cream base. If you can't see anything, but it's a cream base, and it makes your skin feel silky smooth. Okay, but the price of this, I want to say in the full size, is around about $30 or $40, could be $45. So if you're looking for an alternative, since the SD Edit is no longer available, if you're looking for an alternative to the Milk Blur Stick, try out the hard candy coconut water primer stick. Okay, like I said, this has many uses. It is a primer stick. You can use it all over your face, and this costs less than $10, guys, and it has been working awesome for me. And I like that coolness, because in the morning time, after I've put on all of my, you know, my morning skincare routine, this refreshes my skin where I apply it. Now, I have not experienced any drying with this because of the coconut water. It's going to hydrate, which is a bonus. Okay, SD Edit, it doesn't dry me out either. The Blur Stick, I have had it at times peel if I haven't properly prepped and hydrated my skin, because this doesn't give me hydration. This is more semi-matte, whereas this is more like a gel in a stick form, but it's a good hydrator. Very good hydrator. So that's it. That's all I wanted to discuss with you tonight, is to just share my thoughts on this little baby right here, because it's a winner. Now, also, one more item I want to just put out here. Okay, I just want to do a PSA right quick for all of my young champions Actually, it's for all women, okay? I want to just discuss and hit on human trafficking and date rape just for a minute, because for me, a lot of the times they go hand in hand. I recently saw a video on Mike Larry 2000, I think his channel is. I started following him during the Kanika Jenkins murder, for lack of a better word. She's the young lady in Chicago that was found dead in a freezer in the Crown Plaza Hotel. So I started following him during that because he was doing some very in-depth videos on the whole entire situation. And so I watched some of his videos from time to time. Well, recently he posted a video where, and his name again is Mike Larry 2010. I will post, link his channel down below. Y'all really need to go check out this video. What it is, it's called "A Girl Is Slipped a Date Rape Drug on Live Stream." And pretty much what the video is about is that these young ladies are either on spring break or somewhere where they're having fun and they're partying, and you physically actually see a young man come from behind them while they're taking their selfies and drop something in one of the young ladies' cups. Okay, now Mike Larry, he gives a lot of commentary, and I mean, you can either agree with him or you don't. But the fact of the nature is that you see in plain day this young man drop something in this female's cup. What I want to say is, I want all women to be very careful and to be very alert to your surroundings. I want you to travel in packs, because it's a little bit easy, it's a little bit less hard for someone to snatch you up if you're traveling in packs. When I was coming up and I was younger, and actually with my girlfriends now, whoever we come with, that's who we leaving with. It's none of this, oh, I just met this guy and we're going to hook up. No, you just met this guy and you get his number and then y'all go from there. But we came together and we're going to all lead together to make sure that we all get home safely. Okay? That's how we started out doing it, and that's how we continue to do it. And I think that that's a good thing to do. I have shared this with my daughters several times. Be aware, because there are some crazy people out here and they will try to do anything. The world is full of problems. So if the world itself has problems, then you know the people in the world have issues too. We all got some issues. Some are less minor than others, but needless to say, we all have issues. So I'm going to link this video, his video, down below in the description box. Y'all go check out the video. Now I'm gonna warn you already that there is some foul language in the video, but don't pay attention to that. Look at the video and you can clearly see the young man slip whatever. He just walks by and drops it in her cup because she taking a selfie. She got the cup over here. She paying attention to her selfie. Okay? And he just walks by and drops it in the cup. And you know what his intention was? Probably to go back in the corners and of the darkness or whatever, sit back and watch her and see how that drug affects her, so that he can move in and do what he wants to do with her, basically. That's if, you know, she gets separated from her friends. Don't get separated, y'all. You go to the bathroom in twos. Heck, I'm 50-something years old. Well, I'm almost 60. And I'm still going to the bathroom with a girlfriend. I'll be like, hey, I got to go pee. You want to go? Yeah, girl. No questions asked. We go in twos to the toilet. That's just how it's always been. That's how it will always be. You have better safety in numbers. And even when you by yourself, okay, and you are, you know, taking selfies or whatever, you with your crew and you taking selfies or whatever, look at this video, because it's going to truly open up your eyes. Set your drink somewhere where you can see it, or just let it go and go get you a new drink. Okay? This was a very, very disturbing video for me to watch, but it's reality. It is reality. I mean, he dropped it in there. He gonna sit back. He gonna watch her. You know, he may come up and start talking to her, you know, to make her feel at ease. And then before you know it, she trying to trek off with him and leave who she came with. Now, like I said, Mike Larry gonna give you his theories. But I'm just asking you to watch the video, pay attention to the video, and be diligent in keeping yourself as safe as possible and not putting yourself in a situation where you can become a victim. It is real out here, y'all. It is real. And people, even friends, you know, friends are friends, folk you don't really know. My crew is very, very small, and I've always been that young lady where I didn't hang with a whole bunch of people, okay? I was one of them very attractive teenagers, you know, outspoken, smart, intelligent, dressed nice, you know. So the girls didn't like me, and the guys loved me. So that's like a double-edged sword, so to speak. So I was very particular about who I let into my personal world, okay? And it wasn't a bad thing because it somewhat kept my antennas up, okay? So I just wanted to put that out here for you all to just be diligent in not putting yourself in a situation where you can become a victim. Because it is real out here in these streets. It really is. So once again, I'm going to link Mike Larry 2010's video down below. Again, the video is named "A Girl Is Slipped a Date Rape Drug on Live Stream." And they were live taking selfies on Facebook, I guess, or it could have been YouTube. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I know that the video is just like an eye-opener, and I am trying to do what I can to keep all of our young ladies and our women safe. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. Again, please go check out that video and share it on all of your social media because it's real. And these things happen several times a day, all day, every day, okay? Because people like this are opportunists. You know, he saw an opportunity and he jumped on it, okay? But it was not a good opportunity at all, okay? So let's just share this video and just let's speak to our young ladies. Let's speak to our girlfriends. Let's just talk and let the women know. And this can happen with men too. I don't know how often it happens with men, but I'm sure it could happen to men. So we need to just spread this word, you know, just to remind people, because sometimes you can become a little bit too comfortable in your environment. But we just need to remind people, you know, and if you keep reminding them, you know, then that can stay in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Instead of when your child or your daughter or your son, they leave the house and they say, and you say, hey, have a good time. Tell them, be diligent. No drinking and driving, no drunken and driving, no drugging and driving. And if you leave your drink, you don't drink it. When you come back, get you another drink. If you need a ride home, call. These are things I go through still when I talk to my kids and they call me and they getting ready to go somewhere. You know, I remind them. You know what I mean? And they go like, oh, mine not going to happen. I understand that, boo, but just for my sanity, I had to say it to you. Just for my sanity. So, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you're having the most wonderful day. And until the next video, I want you all to be a blessing to someone else. Mwah! Smooches! Good night.